everyone and welcome back to the channel of Over the Top. I know it's been a while since I uploaded the last video, it's been almost 2 weeks I think, but I've been busy because I'm still thinking about what videos to upload in my channel, and furthermore I'm trying to move all my studio somewhere else in order to have a little more privacy because right now I'm in my bedroom. One thing that you know from the beginning, I love 2D platformers. It's the kind of game that I grew up with since I was a kid. The game we're gonna talk about today is Sonic the Hedgehog, the first Sonic game released on the Sega Genesis. Sonic immediately became known as Super Mario counterpart. Obviously, this was Sega's mascot while Super Mario was Nintendo's one. Nowadays, this game is still considered a masterpiece. Everybody on the net talks greatly about it and finds it a masterpiece, and everybody says it's a must-play in the 2D platform genre. And since I love 2D platformers, I couldn't hold myself to download it and play it and let me tell you guys what I think about it. So let's dig in Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. This game sucks!
Obviously, I can't just tell you guys this game sucks and end it there, so let's go with order. The game is your traditional 2D platformer involving your playing character, in this case Sonic, with the main goal of getting to the end of the level. The game is divided in 7 different areas, which are also divided into 3 acts. Through each act, our hero can break boxes in order to acquire different power-ups, such as rings, which work sort of like a life meter, invulnerability and extra lives. At the end of the 3rd act of each area, you have to fight the villain of the game, Dr. Robotnik. Every boss fight is different from the previous one, so that's not so bad. So far, there's nothing to discuss about. The problem starts as soon as you focus on the main characteristic of the game, the speed. Unlike in any Super Mario game or any other platform game where you had to hold down a button in order to run faster, Sonic gains speed only after a few steps. Running at maximum speed is useful when you have to run through loops or jumping higher in order to reach secret areas. But for the most part, it's definitely what ruins the gaming experience. 90% of the times you run at maximum speed, you'll end up doing 2 things. Number 1, bumping into an enemy because you're going too goddamn fast and lose all your rings. Number 2, bouncing onto a spring and get rejected towards a hole and die. The game is also full of areas covered with floating bouncing balls, which means that if you enter that area while running at full force, you're gonna be there for a while. My god, that's so frustrating! The only way not to get stuck in a bouncing labyrinth or not getting hit is memorizing the entire game. But how does that allow someone who plays Sonic for the first time to enjoy the game itself? You can't possibly have fun if you have to die a dozen times in order to remember where the enemies are. Tell me that's entertaining, I dare you. And guess what? It gets worse every time you clear an area and proceed to the next one. Pretty much every video game, it gets harder as soon as you move on. Normally this would be fine, the game gets more challenges and you'll get bored. Sonic the Hedgehog does the exact opposite. It gets more frustrating and your own mental sanity will be at risk. Some parts of the game involve U-pipes with spiked balls, and if you accidentally find these U-pipes too fast, there is no way to dodge the spikes, so you'll find yourself with 0 rings and shitting your pants cause you'll die shortly. And trust me, you will die, no doubt about it. Another thing that really got on my nerves was the music. I know that the Sega Genesis wasn't that great when it comes to music and sound effects, but my god, here we go too far. Except for the Green Hill Zone theme. The rest of the soundtrack is awful. Each area has a different theme, but all of them are just 5 to 10 annoying seconds looped over and over again. Caused me an headache after the first 20 minutes of the game. Some of you may think that I focus on the music too much, but I consider it a very important aspect of the game. I mean, the soundtrack will accompany you throughout the entire game. I think it is essential for it not to be boring. Take Persona 3 and 4 for example. Those are 2 soundtracks I could never get tired of. Or even if you want to stay in the 90s area, take the examples that I made in the last video of Mega Man X. Talking about Sonic's counterpart, the soundtrack of Super Mario World. That's a soundtrack that you will remember for the rest of your life. After going through this combination of lame mechanics and awful soundtrack that lasts for more or less 2 hours, you'll find yourself facing Dr. Robotnik for the last time. And I can tell you that this final battle was pretty boring, anticlimactic. It doesn't really fit the end of a video game. After defeating Robotnik for the first time, you'll see Sonic running through Green Hill Zone, and there you have completed Sonic the friggin' Hedgehog.
I gotta be honest, from what I heard on the web, I thought this game really was gonna be a masterpiece, but my god guys, I'm sorry. It is okay that people think that it wasn't good back then, but nowadays it's still considering a masterpiece. No way guys, I know some game that came back in the 90s and still is a masterpiece. It's Sonic's counterpart, Super Mario World. The first Super Mario World was something amazing, it was a real masterpiece. Sonic the Hedgehog was not. I can understand that someone might like it, but it's still always a way to be defined as a masterpiece. I actually think that people like Sonic the Hedgehog not because they didn't like Super Mario World, but just because they were haters. Hey, do you like Super Mario World? No. Why? Because they are haters. That's why. They didn't even try to play Super Mario World, they instead played Sonic the Hedgehog. They started saying that Sonic the Hedgehog is a masterpiece, but Super Mario sucked. And that I can tell that's not true. I know there are lots of Sonic fans around the world, and I really hope that you don't try to kill me, even though I don't think Sonic fans will really watch this video. I would like to apologize if I may have offended some of you by using some specific terms, but I'm just doing this for entertaining, and I just expressed my personal opinion on a game that I really thought was gonna be a masterpiece. But if I have to be completely honest, it was a kind of a letdown. So that was all for today's video. I hope that you guys or whoever watches it, if someone watches it, somehow enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Next time I'm gonna talk to you about a way more modern video game.
Shit! Fuck! Damn it! God damn it! Oh, the hell with you!